Welcome back, fellow Transformer fans. Today we're delving into the thrilling realm of Cybertronian robotics with a fascinating tour into the complex anatomy of the famed Transformer Lockdown. In this marvelous video, we'll reveal the secrets behind this technical miracle. From his intimidating appearance to his complicated weaponry, we'll investigate each and every detail of this advanced robot, uncovering the mysteries behind his slick, metallic body. Prepare to see the union of science and creativity as we disassemble this Transformer and unveil the brilliance underlying his shifting skills. So, without any further delay, let's strap in and embark on this enthralling journey of technology and innovation. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
You saved the human instead of saving yourself.
Who is Lockdown? What does Lockdown look like? Once a loyal member of the evil Decepticons, Lockdown's path took an unexpected turn when he made a fateful decision. Fearing the treacherous nature of his former comrades, he abandoned their cause and embarked on a journey as a rogue mercenary, roaming the vast expanse of the cosmos. Lockdown formed a formidable team of fellow renegades, forging a bond born of necessity and survival. Their vessel had once belonged to a legendary group of noble warriors. Cunningly, Lockdown seized the opportunity to repurpose the ship, transforming it into a stronghold of his own design. Within the ship's confines, not only did he imprison the remnants of those brave knights, but he also managed to tame the vessel's formidable power for his own ends. As word of Lockdown's deeds spread around the galaxy, the Autobots learned of his deviousness and brutality. They were compelled to gaze at him with dread and reverence, well aware of the approaching danger he represented to their cause. Lockdown had evolved into a deadly foe, a mystery hiding in the shadows, waiting to attack when least suspected. Lockdown emerges as an imposing figure, standing tall and exuding an aura of menace. His robotic form boasted an intimidating stature, shrouded in a darkness that seemed to emanate in an air of mystery. One fascinating aspect of Lockdown's visage was his enigmatic faceplate, which strangely bore a striking resemblance to a symbol associated with an ancient alien race known as the Quintessons. The intriguing connection ignited speculations that his creators might have had ties to the enigmatic Quintesson lineage. However, it's essential to note that these are mere speculations, as the truth behind Lockdown's origin remains a widely undiscovered secret. In his formidable robot mode, Lockdown possessed a remarkable feature. A target screen cleverly concealed his face, serving a dual purpose as a tracking device. The state-of-the-art technology allowed him to flawlessly pursue his elusive targets, leaving them nowhere to hide in the vast expanse of their surroundings. When it came to his vehicle mode, Lockdown showcased a taste for speed and elegance. Conceived initially as a weathered muscle car, his design took an unexpected twist. He transformed into a sleek and powerful 2013 Lamborghini Aventador, a testament to his refined and calculated nature.
I also have a saying, I don't care.
Why does he have green eyes? In the vast world of Cybertronians, Lockdown stood apart with a striking feature that distinguished him from his counterparts. Amidst a sea of optics that spanned a myriad of colors, his eyes shone with a unique shade of green. The rare attribute set him apart from the rest, creating an intriguing mystery that lingered in the air. The emerald hue of Lockdown's eyes carried a profound significance, transcending the traditional boundaries of a factional allegiance. They served as a visual representation of his neutrality, a symbol of his autonomy and independence from the well-defined factions of Autobots and Decepticons. In his vast universe of clashing ideologies, his green eyes were a testament to his refusal to be bound by rigid affiliations. The enigmatic gaze of Lockdown's green eyes hinted at a character unrestrained by the confinements of loyalty to a single cause. They reflected a spirit roamed freely, unburdened by the complexities of Cybertronian politics. His eyes were a visual reminder that he walked a path of his own choosing, untethered by the ideological shackles that often defined his robotic brethren. Does he have a face or a long-barreled weapon? Lockdown possessed a remarkable talent that set him apart from his peers. He could morph his visage into a fearsome weapon with a swift transformation, extending it into a long-barreled apparatus designed to immobilize his adversaries. This unique ability granted him a tactical advantage, allowing him to seize control of confrontations with precision and finesse. The mastery of sniping was also counted among Lockdown's arsenal of skills. With a meticulous eye for detail and an innate understanding of long-range combat, he honed the art of striking from a distance with lethal accuracy. When the situation demanded it, Lockdown's formidable form could transform into an array of weapons, featuring both long and short barrel configurations, capable of inflicting devastating damage. The uncanny ability of Lockdown to transform his face into a weapon was a testament to his ingenious design, and also a reference to the first-generation Autobot hunter named Devcon, who shared a similar design.
Optimus Prime, come to me.
Why does he have a scar on his face? Etched upon Lockdown's body are visible reminders of a turbulent past, manifested in the form of long scars that traverse his left eye and one down his chest. Speculations and rumors attempt to unveil the origins of these enigmatic markings. Some suggest that they are the remnants of confrontation with a formidable adversary, perhaps even a legendary figure like Megatron. However, the truth behind these scars remains shrouded in an ambiguity, known only to Lockdown himself. His humanoid face exudes a sense of solemnity and contemplation. Angular contours, sharp and purposeful, accentuate his visage, reflecting the complexities that lie beneath the surface. A canvas brimming with emotion, Lockdown's expressions conveyed a tapestry of sentiments, concealed yet ready to be unveiled when the circumstances demanded.
Who are you working for?
Every galaxy I've traveled, all you species are the same.
Does he belong to the Decepticons or the Autobots? Lockdown stands aloof from the ceaseless strife between the Autobots and the Decepticons, viewing their battles as petty quarrels of juvenile entities in desperate need of a reality check. He assumes a position of superiority, answering only to his mysterious creators, who possess an authority that transcends the rival factions. Lockdown's disdain for both sides of the war emanates from his perspective of them as bickering children lost in their futile struggle. His toys and labels may bear the symbol of the Decepticons, but Lockdown's affiliation with them is merely a superficial association, distinct from his own individual identity. His regard for other civilized species, scattered throughout the galaxy, particularly humans, is also far from admirable. They are held in low regard by Lockdown, who views them as inconsequential in the bigger scheme of things. He is, nevertheless, open to working alongside them if it fits his interests. His encounters with the other beings are frequently characterized by sarcasm and contempt, indicating his lack of regard and interest in their well-being. Lockdown's own race doesn't fare any better in his eyes either, as he perceives them as mere pawns in a game of childish welfare. As a steadfast bounty hunter at heart, Lockdown's loyalty lies in the contracts and missions that he undertakes, driven solely by monetary gain. He disregards any sentimentality or allegiance when it comes to tracking down his targets, even if they happen to be his fellow Transformers. Once hired, he stops at nothing to fulfill his assigned task, showing no mercy or hesitation until his target is captured or neutralized. His reputation instills fear, even among the ranks of Decepticons themselves, for Lockdown's commitment to his craft is unwavering. Destruction and demolition are a mere means to an end, as he displays a readiness to obliterate entire planets if it aligns with the requirements of his contract. How does his spark extractor gun work? Within the realm of Lockdown's formidable arsenal lay a peculiar device known as the spark extractor gun. Designed with the sole purpose of extracting a transformer's life force, the spark extractor possessed the ability to separate the spark from its mechanical vessel forcibly. This process, often executed against the will of the target, proved to be a harrowing ordeal for the unfortunate transformer involved. When the spark extractor was activated in the vicinity of its intended victim, a disorienting effect would take hold. The targeted transformer would experience a momentary state of confusion or bewilderment, rendering them vulnerable and disarmed. In this state, resistance became arduous, as the disorientation hindered their ability to mount a defense. The spark extractor proved to be a highly effective weapon, relying on the temporary immobilization of its target. Once the victim was momentarily incapacitated, the extractor would initiate its work, commencing the extraction of the spark from the transformer's mechanical form. The extracted spark, removed from its host body, would find itself in a vulnerable and weakened state, devoid of its usual vitality and power. Lockdown employed this device with a chilling efficiency in the ruthless pursuit of his goals. When faced with stubborn resistance, he resorted to implementing the spark extractor, forcibly prying information or compliance from his captives. Whether it was a relentless Autobot Ratchet withholding knowledge of Optimus Prime's whereabouts, or the human Cade Yeager standing in his way, Lockdown wielded the spark extractor as a tool of coercion and control.
I also have a saying. I don't care.
Why is he angry all the time? In the depths of Lockdown's character, we encounter a chilling embodiment of cold-hearted ruthlessness and unyielding brutality. His moral compass seemed non-existent. He was prepared to rob, take lives, and create havoc without hesitation, oblivious to the consequences that would follow, unmoved by allegiance to any faction. He was adamant that treachery was an unavoidable fate for people who put their faith in others. Thus, Lockdown chose a path of self-serving logic, aligning himself with the highest bidder. A facade of apathy enveloped Lockdown's persona as he openly displayed a complete lack of concern for the well-being or existence of others. Yet amidst this callous exterior, a peculiar strand of respect emerged for those who upheld their end of the deal, invoking a flicker of acknowledgement within his heart. It was through this lens of begrudging admiration that Lockdown glimpsed the rare few who demonstrated honor and integrity, sparing them from his cynical disregard. Beneath his hardened demeanor, Lockdown's ego cast its long shadow. He celebrated all his triumphs, boasting of his conquest over knights and rebels, relishing in the capture of those who dared to challenge his dominance. When faced with the prospect of their escape, a fiery temper ignited within him, vowing a vengeful retribution upon them, promising a torment beyond measure. What type of weapons can he make from his body parts? Within the intricate design of Lockdown's form, a multitude of weaponry lay at his disposal, each an extension of his formidable power. His hands possessed a shape-shifting prowess, effortlessly morphing into an array of lethal instruments. The infamous hook, a versatile blaster, a cunning spark extractive device, and even a fearsome chainsaw hand. Such adaptability hinted at a relentless pursuit of self-improvement, as if he were ceaselessly enhancing his own capabilities. As we already know, Lockdown's head seamlessly transformed into a sniper rifle-esque cannon, its presence serving as a testament to its ingenuity and skill as a self-sufficient engineer. It's as if he were living proof of the notion of constant evolution, forever refining his own arsenal. He also had a habit of looting his victims of their weaponry, using their weapons to update and enhance his own already formidable arsenal. Beneath his hardened exterior, Lockdown concealed a skeletal spinal cord, granting him unparalleled agility beyond the realm of ordinary Cybertronians. This skeletal structure bestowed upon him swift, graceful movements, enabling him to navigate treacherous terrains and engage in lightning-fast combat maneuvers. A supercharger, a testament to his resourcefulness, resided within Lockdown's frame. This device harnessed and stored kinetic energy, accumulating power for future use. When unleashed, this reservoir of stored energy propelled him with astonishing speed and super strength, empowering him to strike with a devastating surge of force. In this state, Lockdown became a force to be reckoned with, capable of swiftly closing in on his prey, ready to deliver a lethal blow. Despite his lack of affiliation with the prestigious ranks of Autobots or Decepticons, Lockdown showcased a physical prowess that outshone his status. He displayed remarkable strength and resilience, enduring prolonged battles, even against formidable adversaries, including the legendary Primes themselves. This resilience, combined with his formidable arsenal, solidified his reputation as a relentless and ruthless adversary. Lockdown's name resonated with a staggering number of casualties, positioning him among the deadliest antagonists to have ever crossed paths with our protagonist. Is he immortal? Amidst the chaotic Hong Kong battleground in Michael Bay's Transformers: Age of Extinction, Lockdown's ship wielded a powerful magnet, manipulating the environment by levitating various objects and unleashing destruction upon the city. His sinister intention was to trap the Autobots and Dinobots, subjecting them to capture. However, a well-placed shot from Optimus disrupted the magnet's control, compelling Lockdown to confront his adversary face-to-face. A clash between Lockdown and Optimus ensued, a tense and dangerous duel unfolding in their path. Exploiting a momentary distraction, Lockdown seized the opportunity to impale Optimus with his own sword, criticizing him as a disgrace to their kind for his act of protecting humans. Yet the tide of battle was far from determined. Undeterred, Lockdown then turned his attention to Bumblebee and Cade, engaging them in a desperate struggle. In the midst of their fierce confrontation, Lockdown suffered the loss of a limb, a testament to his resilience of those who stood against him. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, Tessa and Shane undertook a dangerous mission to free Optimus from the impalement that bound him to a nearby building, their efforts serving as a crucial catalyst. With Cade now within his grasp, Lockdown savored the prospect of delivering a fatal blow. His pride, though, came to be his doom. Optimus had been freed, and his autonomy had restored the equilibrium of power. Seizing the opportune moment, Optimus struck Lockdown from behind, impaling him and slicing his body in two. Thus, the conclusion was undeniable. Lockdown, despite his formidable presence, proved fallible. His demise demonstrated that invincibility and immortality were but fleeting illusions. Marvelous verdict. Lockdown emerges as an intriguing enigma in the world of Transformers, motivated by unrelenting pursuit and uncompromising might. Lockdown's anatomy is evidence of his brutal spinal cord that grants impressive agility. His supercharger used kinetic energy to provide him with unrivaled speed and strength, making him an even more formidable opponent than he already was. However, Lockdown's demise teaches us that many of the most terrifying foes are not indestructible. Thank you for joining us on this interactive trip inside Lockdown's anatomy, studying the intricate mechanics that drove his brutality, and experiencing the vulnerability that lay under the surface of his imposing persona. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.